we're gonna do something different. I'm not gonna show myself, we're just gonna show the products because I just can't be bothered to make myself look presentable with makeup and things like that. I just look shabby today and I don't want to look like that on camera. So rather than making that as an excuse, I'm just gonna record by showing you the products, all the bare vanilla fragrances in my collection, because I have been putting off doing this for quite some time now because I was having a hard time differentiating between the scents. What are the differences? I was having a hard time. So if you have some thoughts about the differences with the bare vanilla that you've experienced, I would appreciate that if you comment, leave a comment in the comment section box below, so that it will help our other viewers as well. These are actually arranged in a way how I got them. So I initially got the original, and then I got myself a shimmer, but I decluttered the original because it basically smelled the same as the shimmer, and actually all of them smells the same, especially on the dry down. So I didn't think I need a lot. Actually, I am decluttering this too already. I have someone who will take them, so I need to take the video as soon as possible so that I can get rid of them. I mean, she already bought that for me, so we're just gonna record and then she'll get that next week. So we're gonna use these test strips. We have test strips now, yay. Thank you, sis Maxine. So I'm just gonna spray all of them. I know it's from Bath and Body Works, but bear with me. When I first smelled this in the original, I mean the shimmer one smells like the OG. It smelled too woody for me because of that cashmere. The vanilla is still there. I don't know, I think there's a lot of woody notes in this fragrance that they're not mentioning in the notes. I don't have the notes. I'm just basing it on what I smell. I can smell some spices in here. So it's not a very juvenile type of vanilla. That's at least for my own opinion. I think it's an elevated vanilla. This is often compared to Kayali Vanilla 28, and it's one of the most popular fragrances in the fragrance community because it's an elegant fragrance. It's not your very cheap, typical body mist type of juvenile fragrance. This one, I think even matured people who like vanilla can wear this one. But if you don't like cashmere, the cashmere note might be too strong for you. As I've found on other reviews, the cashmere note is very strong for them on the OG. So we'll go back to the dry down and we'll compare all of them. So we'll move on to the Decadent one. The notes of glowing amber, vanilla bean, a deep rich take on bare vanilla. So this one has amber. For me, if you like the amber in Fairy Tale, you will like the amber in here. It doesn't smell like the amber in Sensual Amber or Amber Romance. Those fragrances I didn't like, Amber Romance and Sensual Amber. But for this one, I like the amber in this one. You can smell the vanilla bean. It's quite potent in here, but it's still that DNA of bare vanilla. Yeah, it lives up to the name of Decadent, which is deep. I think Decadent is like deep or luxurious. At least that's how I understand it. Yeah, I had Chan smell this one and Bare Vanilla Untamed, and he thinks that these are both unisex scents. I can say that this is, yeah, I can agree that this is a unisex scent. I can smell something earthy in here, something green, but it's not too much. It's not a fresh green. It's more like a deep, warm type of green notes, like moss or something. I don't know if I'm describing this correctly, but let me know again your thoughts in the comment section below. How was your experiences with this vanilla fragrances? So we have Untamed. This is very popular here in the Philippines, and I think in the fragrance community, for those who like bare vanilla, this is very popular. And look at the packaging. This one has added florals in here. I think it has apple blossom, bare vanilla in the wild. So I have seen some reviews of people describing this one as having some floral notes, and some people are describing this one as having some chocolatey notes, including Decadent. I do not smell the chocolatey notes in Decadent, but for this one I can smell a tiny bit of chocolatey note, but it's not too much. Do not expect a lot of chocolatey notes in Bare Vanilla Untamed, but this is sweeter. This is a little bit creamier. It has fruits, but I cannot smell a lot of apples in here. It says it has apple blossom, so maybe it's the florals in the apple that's it's referring to. So I don't smell the fruit. It's not the fruit apple. It's like a floral, creamy and sweet take on Bare Vanilla. It has florals, but it's still sweet. And again, these two, according to my boyfriend, these are both unisex fragrances that he can wear. We have Radiant. Moving on to Radiant. This is a pretty packaging. Like, look at that. I like the packaging. It's a little bit similar to the Creme packaging, which is a bright, creamy, a little bit yellowish. This one has berries, brilliant berries, passion fruit crush, Bare Vanilla gets glowing, whatever that means. So this one to me is a fruity take on vanilla. You can smell the berries and the passion fruit in the opening. So it's a very fruity, leaning towards berries type of Bare Vanilla. It still has that woody vanilla that you can smell from all the Bare Vanilla fragrances. But we'll get back to the dry downs and then we'll compare them. We're just describing the opening because that's where you most can smell the differences, but mostly on the dry down there's not a lot of differences, so wish me luck in describing the differences later, guys. This is one of the vanilla fragrances that I have most used from all the Bare Vanilla collection in my collection. The shimmer one and this one are the most used. So this is Bare Vanilla Heat. I like this one because it has mango, so it's a fruity take on Bare Vanilla. It has solar coconut. Bare Vanilla heats up. So this is supposed to be a summer fragrance, and I believe it came out during the summer. Oh, I haven't sprayed it yet. I don't like a lot of mango fragrances when it's very synthetic on most Victoria's Secret and Bath and Body Works body mist. But for this one, I like it in here. It's still a synthetic mango fragrance. Don't get me wrong, but it's not putting me off. I don't smell a lot of coconuts in here, but it's supposed to be a summer take on, I mean tropical take on Bare Vanilla with that mango and that coconut that they added. Maybe you can smell it on yourself, the coconut. It's just in the background, but if you don't know that it has coconut, you might not smell the coconut in here. Next one, I believe this was released last year, Bare Vanilla Golden. It has a pretty packaging as well. With those golden flowers. Look at that. I think I haven't used a lot of it. Like, look at that. I only smelled this one on a review and haven't really used it because I don't know, I was using a lot of things and I got bored maybe with Bare Vanilla because I have a lot of them that I feel like I got overwhelmed. So I haven't really used this one a lot. Sugared Tonka, Orchid Blossom, Bare Vanilla at Golden Hour. So I don't smell a lot of Sugared Tonka on the opening, but it's the Orchid that I can smell from the opening. You can definitely smell Orchid. So this is a floral take on Bare Vanilla, but the florals in here is from the Orchid. So if you like scent notes that has Orchid in the opening, that's the prominent one for Bare Vanilla Golden. This one is the most recent addition in my collection. So we have Bare Vanilla Luxe. This one is Rich Marshmallow, Vanilla Cashmere, and Opulent take on Bare Vanilla. So a lot of people in the fragrance community who likes Victoria's Secret, who likes Bare Vanilla, has raved about this one. I was planning not to buy any more Bare Vanilla, but I got into the pressure to the hype because people are saying good things about Bare Vanilla Luxe, so I got it, and yes, it's one of my faves now. It's one of the sweetest scents from the Bare Vanilla collection that I got. It's the sweetest one actually, because it has marshmallow, but you can't really say that it's marshmallow like smelling a direct marshmallow. It's not exactly that. It's just a marshmallow note that's added with still the Bare Vanilla DNA, which is again a woodsy cashmere vanilla, which is a mature take on vanilla, but it's sweet. So I like this one because yeah, it's creamy on my skin, and one of my faves now. If I'm gonna get rid of all of them and I'm just gonna leave one, it's gonna be this one, Bare Vanilla Luxe, or the Bare Vanilla Heat. So I got some decants of the discontinued fragrances. We have Bare Vanilla Noir, we have Bare Vanilla Crystal, and we have Bare Vanilla La Creme. So I have smelled this one in previous videos, and I can still remember that Bare Vanilla La Creme has minty opening. It's like comparable to a toothpaste toothpaste, but it goes away after a few minutes, and you're still left with the Bare Vanilla DNA. So next one we have Bare Vanilla Crystal. It's clean take on Bare Vanilla, but it's still sweet, like an airy take on Bare Vanilla. Most of the fragrances from this crystal line are leaning towards like that airy, almost fruity type of scent. Imagine how a crystal would smell like, and then add Bare Vanilla. I don't know if that's accurate, but we have Bare Vanilla Noir. I don't remember the scent, so let's smell this one. I think this one has the most prominent chocolatey scent based on what I heard from most reviews. And I think the decant has gone bad because it doesn't smell good anymore. But yeah, it's still sweet, and I believe that most of the people who described this one, those who were able to get a full bottle, who were able to experience the full experience for Bare Vanilla Noir, they liked it. They are even buying it for more than the cost of the regular Bare Vanilla, because if a fragrance is discontinued, usually the resellers are selling it at a higher price, and people are still willing to buy Bare Vanilla Noir. So I think this is a good one if you can find a good deal. But if you cannot, that's okay. That's just my opinion. You don't need all of the Bare Vanilla, especially the discontinued ones. If I'm gonna restart again my collection, I'm just gonna buy the most recent Bare Vanilla variant in the market, because in the dry down they all smell the same. But let's smell them side by side. I mean, by saying that they all smell the same in the dry down, that's just from my experience. I don't know if your experience is the same, but I haven't sprayed a lot of them like side by side, comparing them all the time side by side for the dry down and things like that. So this is the first time I'm comparing them all side by side. I had the most difficulty differentiating these two. So I was wearing them a few weeks ago on different arms, and on the dry down they smell the same. And these are the two that Chan said is is unisex. So yeah, I am currently smelling the dry down now to see if it's still different. Yeah, it's still different. I can't smell Untamed anymore. Wait. Oh yeah, I can still smell it. Okay, so I can say that Bare Vanilla Decadent has a more perfumey aspect, and I said this in previous videos before. It has some perfumey, elevated, like more mature aspect in here. Bare Vanilla Untamed, it's still sweet, but it has some florals in here. The Bare Vanilla Radiant, I can still smell the berries, so yeah, it's still a fruity take on Bare Vanilla. For Bare Vanilla Heat, I can still smell the mango. I don't smell any coconuts. For the Bare Vanilla Golden, I can still smell the orchid. For the Bare Vanilla Luxe, I can still smell the a vanilla cashmere. Actually, it's already the vanilla cashmere, but it's still a very sweet. It's still the sweetest one. They are all sweet actually, but the Bare Vanilla OG is still the most nostalgic scent for me because it's the first one that I got in my collection. And it's actually less woody than this one, the Bare Vanilla Luxe. I don't know if it's because I have an older packaging of the OG, but yeah, this is darker and this is a little bit lighter. That's just for my nose. So we have 3 floral based fragrance in Bare Vanilla. So we have Decadent, Bare Vanilla, Untamed, and Golden. This 2 right here has added fruit, so it's a fruity take on Bare Vanilla. It just depends on what fruits you like. If you like more berries, go for Radiant. If you like more mango, tropical fruit type of fragrance, go for Bare Vanilla Heat. For this 3 right here, I don't think you can easily find them. The Noir, the Crystal, and the La Creme. I don't think they're easy to find, and these are not easy to find anymore. So I would go for trying out the newer release, especially this one, the Luxe. I think there's 2 already that came out new, which are the Cashmere, and I forgot the other one, but I'm ordering that, and we'll review that as soon as they get here. If this was helpful in a way, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!